is still Trend Table with me, Buki Daisy, and Benita on this one. So we're talking about this particular doctor situation of this Nigerian lady that came out and said, you know how she will go to the hospital and some doctors will just be diverting you to go and undergo some certain tests, not because of that's the problem exactly, but then they want to just gain money from it, gain something from it. Those lab tests are not really, according to her, she said, it's not always really necessary like that, and then in the same hospital she met with a consultant and just told her the chest pain she came to complain about in the hospital was just a mere strain from a recent activity that kind of made that to happen and stuff like that, and people are talking about that, and we will come back to read the comments, or let us do that now. So let's see what people are saying about that particular one of this particular lady's situation. Do you have anyone yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments here and I'm seeing that let me see. Hassan Star BG says most of labs are owned by doctors.
Yeah, so it's like from me to myself. Another one.
Moon Chiamaka says doctors need to run different tests to actually pinpoint what is wrong with your heart.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was asking, that maybe sometimes, because me, whenever I'm making a judgment on something, I always look at the other person's POV, just to fulfill their righteousness. I might have a particular idea of they're trying to read the patient and everything like that. But then it's also giving, okay, what about if the doctor is just trying to be careful, trying to know, okay, let me see different options and try to know if there is something else to the matter that I'm thinking, just to be sure.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that one can also be applicable, but then you might be thinking they want to read people.
But there's just so many people that are doing the same thing.
Yeah, so the problem now is if you just don't really pay attention, someone comes to you and say, oh, I have a particular thing, and you're like, okay, go and do this particular list of things, and you are seeing this particular test that does not relate to exactly what you want to gain, like getting it. Or maybe you want to check, you went for an abdominal complaint now, and doctor is telling you to go and run a test about maybe sometimes it's not really abdominal, maybe for your head or something. You get, you like, how does head and my stomach correlate? Do you understand? That's when I can be saying maybe, but for this one, he might just be trying to weigh his options and trying to know other, opinions on the thing that she came to complain about.
I get that, definitely. Official Teddy Welts is saying hospitals extort people for a living.
Well, do you agree with that statement?
It's not like I believe that they do. It's just that I know that there's a lot going in this country. Poverty is something that we need to just look at and say that, okay, this is probably the reason why this lady can even come out and be complaining about this thing. Because when people don't have, they start feeling like everyone is fighting them. The hospital is fighting them. The hospital wants to extort from them. You start seeing everyone as a criminal, someone that's trying to take from the little in your pockets. You get what I'm saying?
So just being self-conscious because of the way the economy is already. Okay.
And then the hospitals too, they're facing the economy. They're paying taxes. So these people are like trying to think of, okay, how can I?
Okay. How can you whip somebody? Okay.
And then lab tests, they will just be like, this lab test now. Even if they even find something where even they don't even know. So they just run the test.
Yeah, just to be sure.
Just to be sure. And it could really be that it's about person's health, or sometimes when it's with criminal mindset that some people have, it could be that it's just to extort people.
I think it's everywhere in the world, not like in the world, in Nigeria, people that as a different particular thing, they always try to gain money from a particular thing. You know how someone, you want to board the vehicle and the person is saying, oh, enter this, and you're like, but full price I already reduced, and they're like, does it matter? Or when you go to the market and that one says, oh, because of dollar or something that does not even correlate with pepper, you say you have increased the price of pepper, just trying to extort money from someone in any sort of way as they like.
Yeah.
So what's the city time check now?
Yeah, this is 11:58, beautiful people of Lagos. If you're joining in, this is Trend Table. I'm Pink and this is Buki Daisy, alright? So guys, we are entering the second matter with the
Yeah, but we'll have to go on a break. So when we come back, we'll
Alright.
talk about the second situation or conversation for today, right here on Trend Table. Alright, Trend Table happens every Wednesday and Friday. Today's the Friday edition. It happens from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So we're here with you from now till about 1:30 p.m. And yeah, so let's go back to some more music.